So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Decent progress down the left. Rafael Leao, played out towards the right wing. Modric. Rafael Leao. And that has been clubbed away. It's going to be another throw. Cross goes in there. Oh, he's dealt with that well.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tomori. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rafael Leao. Oh, good spread. Chukwueze. Lovely bit of skill. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Inter Milan could not have chosen a worse moment. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through, and that has been cut short.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Van Basten. De Bruyne. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's got his cross in. De Vrij gets it away. Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribery. Bastoni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quality ball. Oh, super ball. And this is Modric. He's gone direct here. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. And he's had it nicked away. Modric. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a throw. Chukwueze.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Estupinian just loves to go forward whenever he can. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Chukwueze's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chukwueze with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Chukwueze. And it's Modric. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. Plays a sharp little ball here. Batistuta's cross. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's good defending.
Çalhanoğlu! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No, he's overshot the green. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pulisic looking to add to his goal. Now it's Chukwueze. Tomori. Chukwueze. That is good alertness. And Inter now could counter-attack. De Bruyne. Chukwueze. And Tomori. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get on the end of this? Pings in across. Pavlovic can get it clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bastoni. That's a good run down the left. Estupinian drives forward on the overlap. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nagatomo does well to get it back. He has a look up. Yildiz. And it's made its way to him. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Well, that has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And that's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's only too happy to take that back. Estupinian. Swung over. Now it's Chukwueze. Rafael Leao.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Played out wide. Chukwueze. Oh, it's come loose. De Bruyne goes steaming forward. And it's Benacer. And that has left him in a heap. Big chance to get at them. Ribéry. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what has happened? Shot, surely! Goal! Inter! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19. Lascia il campo per il numero 32.
Who saw this coming? Inter Milan have come back from the very brink. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Batistuta. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Modric. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He is through here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 minutes to be added on. Barella. Estupinian. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13. Numero 31.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Il numero 15.
Inter Milan displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Chelhanoglu. Nagatomo. And it's been played through. And Batistuta! And another try! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Pulisic receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Barella with a fine tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now he's got space here, and here's Pulisic. DiMarco. Zielinski. Thuram. Paredes. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Stefan de Vrij. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's not got that quite right. And it's Zielinski. And here's Thuram. DiMarco puts them all in. Here comes another cross. Estupinian. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? He is just caressing the ball. Succumbs to the pressure. Zielinski concedes a free kick for that. It's a quick one. Barella. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Chukwueze. And that was nowhere near his best. And he plays one through. And this is Batistuta. And it's takes a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Barella has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chukwueze. Tomori has it out wide and in space. Desperate defending required here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Tries to get it clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Rafael Leao. Pulisic. And he's there to retrieve it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Inter can be really happy with this.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's on it, can he get it? Batistuta! Van Basten chasing after it. And here's Batistuta. He's in a great position here. And a chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Ribéry! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Now Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Stefan de Vrij. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Applies the finish! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Now it's Yildiz, turns and goes back. Very nicely done. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away, delivered with swing. And he was alert to it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chips it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Vlahovic. Now it's Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto driving forwards. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Batistuta. Yildiz. Paredes. Yildiz. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And this is Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to play him in. Delivers the ball. And he shoots! Goal! Inter!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And here's Batistuta. Yildiz.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's played forward. Baresi calmly anticipates. Ribery. Luis Alberto. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yildiz. Out towards the flank. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Batistuta. He is through here. Looks across and plays it in.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Luis Alberto.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really nicely played. Vlahovic finds himself offside. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti i tifosi che oggi festeggiano l'anniversario di matrimonio e che riceveranno un gentile omaggio. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Numero 11.
And we're off again.
Il numero 10.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Batistuta. Now it's Martinez. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? Osimhen! Oh, it's there! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 52esimo minuto.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Deep cross.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's made its way to him. Paredes.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could...
He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Batistuta.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking for the run. And there's Greengrass. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 2 then. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lobotka. Inter Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Çalhanoğlu, Yildiz, Batistuta, Nagatomo, who's set up 1 goal so far. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. To Çalhanoğlu.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Vrij getting this one clear. And that is expertly dealt with. Searching pass he's played there. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Martinez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a little off target. And he thumps it clear. Ribery. Barella. Nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Nagatomo. And it's Barella. And it's Nagatomo. That's Mkhitaryan. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, that was vital. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And it's Nagatomo. There will be a throw-in. Nagatomo swings it across. Chiellini clears it away. Played it again. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ribéry. Turns back here, probably the best option. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And he's forced to go back. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And this is Shevchenko. Well, that has not gone well. Chiellini. And he's gone direct here. De Vrij gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nagatomo. Chelhanoglu. Now it's Batistuta. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing...
Could be danger here. He's through, and the shot! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Hernandez. Batistuta. And this is Van Basten. Kvaratskhelia with the clearance. Hernandez. Into Stefan de Vrij. Pavlovic. And it's Batistuta. And it's Nagatomo. For Chalhanoglu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ribery.
Inter truly have no need to panic.
And he's let fly! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Ribery. And this is shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Costa Curta lays it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he shoots! Oh, there's the clearance. Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Shevchenko might just make this. Well timed, excellent interception. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Barella getting this one clear. Serginho. Nakata. And here's Batistuta. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Looking for a runner. Floated through. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Van Basten. Bastoni. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've...
Goes for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's cut it out. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Just about within shooting range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nagatomo. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Oh, what a chance! And one more try! Yes, it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And Shevchenko! Çalhanoğlu, who saw this coming? Inter Milan are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Hernandez, and it's Ribery. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Danger averted for now.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away. Pavlovic. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Played out wide. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? That's really well cleared. Serginho. Zaccagni providing an outlet on that flank. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Çalhanoğlu, Yildiz, Nagatomo gets into some space. Chiellini clears it away. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cambio di giocatori.
They're up to 5 corners now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pavlovic. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Nagatomo delivers. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to pass it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a cute ball. That is good strength. Aimed in towards the centre. And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Applies the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Just 5 minutes left. Now he's got space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Çalhanoğlu is there to clear. That could spell trouble. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Goes for a shot! Nagatomo gets it away. Çalhanoğlu and Bastoni. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. And this is Ribery. Oh, super shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Another moment of magic, a real... So that's it, it is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Van Basten! And that has fair fizzed. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Stefan de Vrij. Ribéry. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McTominay gets across and deals with it. Rafael Leao. Now it's Vlahovic. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Ribéry. Knocks it into space. Out of play for a goal kick. Ribéry. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, super! Barella! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yildiz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nagatomo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good take, and can he finish? Goal! Milan! AC Milan are all square. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And this is Van Basten. Ribery. McTominay.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ribery. Çalhanoğlu. Batistuta. Yildiz. And it's played in. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram. Vlahovic. Rafael Leao. Thuram. That's going to go a long way. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Paredes gets good distance on it. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's a decent clearance. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nagatomo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that looks a decent ball. De Vrij kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thuram. Barella has created one goal already. Paredes. And it's Batistuta. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway. De Vrij cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Batistuta. De Vrij gets it clear. DiMarco. McTominay. And it's Ribery. And that is a little undercooked. Vlahovic. And he lines up a cross.
Well, that has caught...
Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Çalhanoğlu. Played out towards the right wing. Nagatomo making good progress on the right-hand side.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ribery. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Ribery. That's Paredes. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Van Basten. Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. Hernandez is flagged offside. The muscular approach does pay off here. And it's DiMarco. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And that has been clubbed away. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Van Basten. Nesta calmly anticipates. Vlahovic. It's a really well-measured ball. He has a look up. Rafael Leao! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafael Leao just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's hoisted clear. Look at the space here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here. Can he finish? It's a loose. In he goes again. Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
No way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Thuram looks to get on the end of this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Ribery! Oh no, what has happened here? Stefan de Vrij lays it forward. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Batistuta. And it's Barella. Floated through. Inter Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Çalhanoğlu. It's Ribery. Now it's Martinez. Hernandez pinches it off him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, those types of late runs are always so hard to pick up, Peter. He's a little unlucky there.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Ribery. Numero 7. Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 4, il numero 9.
Tries from distance.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And here's Rafael Leao, crossed into the box. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the cross comes in. And that's a throw-in. Looking to play him in. Chance to deliver. And the keeper has it. And the keeper's given it away. Mkhitaryan. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan bow out. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Ribéry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
For Stefan de Vrij. Hernandez. And it's Paredes. Çalhanoğlu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Knocks it out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice looking ball. Dink through. It's Van Basten! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Van Basten really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that has left him in a heap. Barella has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Baresi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space.
Oh, no, this does not look good. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That has ended up in no man's land. Çalhanoğlu. Can he get on the end of this? Nagatomo. And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
De Vrij did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. "15 minutes till half-time. And it's Barella. Davids! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Hernandez. Bastoni. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. when they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Good read, needed to be. Davids. And it's Davids. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ribery. Davids. Nice control. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Schneider! Oh, that's majestic! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Milan go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Ribery looking to run onto it. There's the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yildiz. Shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. Bastoni. Paredes. Well read, nice interception. Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Davids. Ribery.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Paredes. Now it's Van Basten. Nesta cuts out the pass. Ribéry chasing after it. Inter Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Davids. Ribéry. To Schneider. Gives it back. Baresi. And here's Eto'o. And it's Rijkaard. It's anyone's ball now. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Baresi. Paredes. Davids powering forward here. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Ribéry. And this is Batistuta. Nagatomo. Van Basten.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Ribéry. Paredes. And they can counter here. Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Spread it left. Ribéry picks it up out wide. Ribéry. Oh, smashing header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Basten really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Played out wide. Schneider kept his eye on it, and he's there. He won't be happy with that one. Hernandez. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Thuram stood his ground strongly.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Lovely, now then. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Martinez! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Schneider has found the net here, of course. And he thumps it clear.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Threads one in. Now it's Thuram. And time is up. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Goes looking wide. Stojkovic looking for a runner. Oh, important interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaká gets into a good position. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Plays it through. Nagatomo receives it in a wide position. Nagatomo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal in acres of space out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that should get the job done. Look, oh, he's been caught on big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And he's lost his man here. Great ball, and he's in here. This looks promising. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Portugal! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It is a corner. They've played it short. Cross into the box. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out wide. Yamal gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Camavinga. Punched away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Kaká. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten. Van Basten touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Lovely feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Pings in across, he rises! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's got tall! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Portugal go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So off we go once more. Van Basten. And this is Ronaldo. Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a nicely weighted pass. It's a goal kick. Rodri. That's Rijkaard. Now it's Musiala. And it's Nagatomo. Lovely bit of skill. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Stojkovic, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Portugal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Rodri. Well, that has not gone well. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard. Kaka. And here's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro. Pressing high and with purpose. That's a pretty loose pass. Nagatomo. Van Basten. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's managed to get free. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Basten. Oh, they can break here. Messi. Spread it left. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Nagatomo. Rodri. And here's Van Basten, looking for the run. And he's there to get it away. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 10, camisa 7, camisa 17. Deixando o campo para
Rodri
a entrada de
swings in across.
camisa 9, camisa 5.
Ødegaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Musiala has it in a wide position. Musiala is fouled. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. And the keeper beats it away. It's come backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Good read, needed to be.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodri. Portugal finding their passes. He's found a way through. Delivery, a header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's tried one! There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Rodri. Great vision. Kaká! And that is the last effort of the game. Portugal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Basten, that's a good ball out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good run down the left. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lobbed in behind. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst. Oh, that's ambitious! Kaká. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Van Basten. And the shot's on here. Kaká. Camavinga. He's having a go. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw. And Portugal score first. Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's a cute ball. Kaká.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kaká! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Van Basten attempts a clearance. Nagatomo. And it's Van Basten. Looking tidy in possession here. 30 minutes gone. Some really good ball move. He's tried one! And he's gone looking for safety. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
Cruzeiro really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Rijkaard, looking understandably energised after his goal.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Showing great feet there. Rijkaard! Oh, that was close. Bastoni, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Van Basten. And Nagatomo. And here's Musiala. Half-time getting close now. And it's Rijkaard. Just about within shooting range. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Musiala. Beckham. Hazard. And Serginho. And here's Hazard. Van Basten. Big chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And so we're off again.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And this is Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Portugal finding their passes. Nagatomo could try cutting inside. Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal get themselves into the lead. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Van Basten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. And he's forced to go back. Pressing high and with purpose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking here to chip it through, and this is Van Basten. Kaka being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's the header! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Some really sharp play there, Peter, both the ball and the way he met it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Van Basten. Nagatomo. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Musiala! Can he get it through? Van Basten finds himself offside. Messi. He is through here. Hazard. De Jong. Foot in. Good running, strong and purposeful.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Van Basten. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Hazard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Akanji. Nagatomo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Van Basten. Kaká! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. De Jong. Hazard.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And he's going to have his name taken. Stood up well to him there. Serginho has created one goal already.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kaká.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Quality ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement.
Cruzeiro really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Very much into the last knockings. Van Basten. Now it's Musiala. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance! Crossed in again. Has another go! And that may well be that. That is that. Portugal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rijkaard, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Portugal demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's fabulous. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they can counter here. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Musiala. Portugal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Now it's Musiala. Nagatomo. Pedri. Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Takes aim and crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pinches it off him. Kaká. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal finding their passes.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He's picked his way through. Gabriel. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Oh, can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. And it's Hakimi. Cross from Hakimi. Bastoni tries to clear. Might be danger here. Pedri! Van Basten. Rijkaard. It's Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He slings it in. Header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Hernandez. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard. And it's Rodri. Nagatomo. And that has been cut short. Mbappe. Pedri. And this is Ronaldo. Good ball, good. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spread neatly. He is through here. Rodri. And it's Nagatomo. Mbappe. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Clearly is myth.
And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Portugal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nagatomo. Musiala. That's Rijkaard. Oh, nice touch. He shifted it to the flank. Rodri. Well, that has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on. He's got away. Foot in. Knocks it into space. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Messi. He has found a way through. Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Played out to the right. Now it's Musiala. Musiala! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Hernandez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Portugal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it's Hernandez. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Musiala. Rodri. All played for Rijkaard. Camavinga. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a searching pass. And that has been knocked clear. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Van Basten. And here's Musiala. Now this could be a chance.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed to get free. Beckham does well to get it back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rijkaard. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. That's good play. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now who's going to be first to this? That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice bit of trickery. No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out of play for a throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 42. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com número 8.
And it's Rodri.
Uma substituição.
Cleared without hesitation.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rijkaard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to
Played
be.
out wide. Camavinga.
10 minutos de compensação.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckham. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Ball's out once more. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Bale. Messi. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Musiala. Nagatomo. And it's Musiala. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out for a throw. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Azar. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
It's a promising position. Showing great feet there. It's Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Tries the cross. And that has earned... Takes a shot! Akanji tries to clear. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Camavinga gets it away. And reclaim. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can clear their lines. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shot could be on. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Hernandez. Throw in. Rodri. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that's ambitious. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Hazard. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kaka. It's Camavinga. Akanji. Nagatomo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Bellingham. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Rodri. Kaka is herring after that one. And it's Van Basten. And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's picked his way through. Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bale goes short. He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rijkaard. Nagatomo. Kaka. That's Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Nagatomo gets his head on it! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Hernandez. And it's Azar. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves.
And Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Portugal are looking to go forward now. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Hazard. Goes down, but nothing given. Nagatomo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Camavinga. Now the ball's gone astray. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Rice. Bellingham. Rice. Now it's Batistuta. Hazard gets into some space. He's got away. And he's quick to get it clear again. They get a throw in. Rice. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Keeper's dealt with that. Turns and goes back. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Kaka goes long. And now a sudden chance to counter. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nagatomo does well to stand firm and defend it.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Van Basten. No, there's no going past him this time. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
That's a good ball out wide. And it's Rodri. Very nicely done. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hazard going full tilt down the left. Rodri. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. He's found a way through. And here's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nagatomo. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's a good-looking ball. And it's Park Ji-sung. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get free. Swept in. And he's gone long.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Bale! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Bale. Numero 21. Hazard. Numero 14. Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero.
And he can clear it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thinks one through. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. And he's in on goal! And that has been clubbed away. Van der Vaart. Nagatomo does really well there, he is strong. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was...